I'm Mike Fitzpatrick, and welcome to Mike Fitzpatrick's Music. Today's offering is yet again another recording by the wonderful Q Band under the direction of Mark Ford. This is a piece that I wrote for Mark. Mark asked me to arrange it actually for the band for the 2009 National Championships in Brisbane. He wanted a new hymn arrangement, so I sat down and wrote this arrangement. It was actually originally called the Genevan Psalter, which a few years later, Wally Pope, a good friend of mine, pointed out to me that this piece is not actually entitled the Genevan Psalter. Genevan Psalter is the collection of hymns that belongs to it. It's actually Psalm 124, what's it called? Let Israel Now Say. So for all those people who have known this as the Genevan Psalter, it is now known as Psalm 124. When I was putting this piece together, I was living in the northeastern suburbs of Melbourne, and that was when the Black Saturday fires devastated not just the Yarra Valley but all across Melbourne. And so I dedicated this piece to the 200 odd people who lost their lives during the Black Saturday fires, but also to my good friend and at the time one of the well-known figures in banding in Melbourne and in Australia was Graham Lloyd. Graham and his wife Ange had a property out in Steeles Creek, and they weren't at home at the time. They'd gone away for the weekend, and Graham's son Greg, his girlfriend Mel, and Mel's brother Jason decided to spend a weekend out in the Yarra Valley, and unfortunately they lost their lives as the fire just roared up Steeles Creek. So when I arranged this and we first proofread it in the band, this is the dedication that I wrote for this piece, and Mark read this out before we played it. This hymn is dedicated to the memory of those who lost their lives on Black Saturday, and those who we call heroes. Those who claimed that they were only doing what had to be done, who fought the undefeatable enemy to ensure that many more lives were not taken from us. And when this piece, when we proofread it, it was a really emotional moment within the band, and the band played it beautifully. Then we performed it at Brisbane during the Nationals. It was one of those really surreal moments where the band played this hymn, and the band played beautifully. And then we finished, there was applause, and normally you sit on stage, you wait a little bit of time, and then the adjudicator rings the bell and you go on to the next piece. But we finished, there was applause, and we sat, and there was silence, and we sat, and there was silence, and it got to a stage where it was almost feeling a little bit uncomfortable. We thought, man, we couldn't have played it that bad, that the adjudicator's still going on about it. Finally the bell rang, and we went on to the next piece. Then, the next day came back and listed the results, and we won the hymn number, which is awesome. And when we listened back to the recording, the adjudicator didn't say anything through the whole performance. Just sat there. And then afterwards said some very nice things about the band, in fact. So this is Psalm 124, Let Israel Now Say, from the Genevan Psalter. If you'd like to purchase it, please contact me and we'll discuss all the different options. And please enjoy Q Band under direction of Mark Ford.